Hey guys, I'm so excited. I just got my Jamberry nail wraps in the mail. I ordered these for my friend Brandy, and so I'll put her link down below if you want to get some Jamberry nails. But, just wait till you see what I got. I'm so excited. I got the Pixie Pink nails. I got the Mermaid Tails nails. And then I got two Disney nails that might be discontinued by now. I guess Jamberry does Disney nails and they're only available for a certain amount of time. But the ones that I got were under the Ariel section and they're called Sapphire Sea. And then I got the ones that were under the Princess Aurora section and they're called Once Upon a Dream. The mermaid ones have mermaid scales and Ariel tails and seashells, and the Princess Aurora ones have princess crowns on them. Anyway, it's my first time getting the nail wraps, so I wanted to make a video and show you guys what it's like for someone to put them on for the first time. I watched the Jamberry video showing you how to do it properly, so we'll see how it goes. You do need a few things: scissors, nail polish remover that has 100% acetone or an alcohol wipe, cotton balls, a nail file, a cuticle pusher. So yeah, if you gather all those things in your Jamberry nails, I think we'll be set. Oh, and a heater or a hair dryer. I'll be using a hair dryer today because I didn't purchase their heater. So I already went ahead and trimmed my nails and cut back my cuticles. And let's cut the Jamberry nail wraps to fit my nails. So when cutting your nail wraps, you want to find the nail wrap that goes entirely over your fingernail but doesn't touch your skin, because I'm told if it touches your skin, then it allows the oils from your skin to get underneath there. So you don't want your nail wrap to touch your skin at all. You want to pick something that is possibly even a little smaller than your fingernail. So this nail wrap is just a little bit too big for my fingernail. So I'm going to trim it down to be the right size. And I have scissors that are probably not the best for cutting right here. They've got a little bend in them. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not the best scissors to choose. I do have other scissors on this table. I don't know why I'm not using them. So I think I'm just gonna do all my fingers the same color. I might change halfway in between and put some mermaid scales on, but I'm gonna do the Pixie Pink. So once you have your fingernails trimmed and your cuticles pressed back, you wanna clean your nails off from any oil that would keep the Jamberry nails from sticking really well. So I'm just gonna take my 100% acetone nail polish remover and give my nails a little rub down. All right, my nails are squeaky clean. So the next step is to use your little wood pick to carefully peel off your Jamberry nail wrap. And you don't want to touch the back of the nail wrap because you don't want to get any oil from your fingers on it. I'm kind of nervous, is that weird? So here we go. I feel like I have cotton all over my fingers. So what I am trying to do is just peel the plastic back. So I don't know if you can see that the nail wrap is kind of showing. And then I will take my little wood stick here and peel it off. So it looks like that. Okay, it's gonna get loud. I'm gonna use the hair dryer. I'm gonna heat it up till it looks like it's kind of, what finger is this? Oh, my thumb. I'm gonna heat it up until it gets nice and warm and pliable. All right, so then the first step is to stick it on your fingernail. Oh gosh, I hope that's in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna heat it again. And then I'm gonna press down on the center, just the center part. Oh my gosh, it might be working. Okay, so then now I'm gonna heat one side. And press it down, making sure it's not touching my skin. It's so pretty, it's sparkly. Oh, I didn't get the edge of my fingernail, so I have to do that side again. Okay, going all the way down to the edge of my fingernail. Okay, and now I'm gonna do the inside of my nail. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, press it all the way down. All right, I'm gonna do one last heat over the whole nail. Make sure it's pressed down really well. And then, ooh, that's so pretty. Now I'm gonna use my scissors and cut the end of the nail wrap off because you don't want any hangover. You don't want it to get caught on anything. So I'm cutting it as close to my fingernail as I can get without actually cutting my fingernail. And then I'm gonna take my little filing block here and then just give it a little file down on the edge. Make sure it's nice and soft. There's no like over it and edges hanging over. Oh my God, it's so pretty, look. It matches my sweater and my necklace and my tank top and my sports bra. Oh my God, I'm such a girl. I'm like wearing all pinks and purples today. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more heat and then make sure I press down the sides and edges with my little nail cuticle pusher. So already, I know that you guys are like, ooh, that's taking you a lot of time to do that. But when I paint my fingernails, I probably go over each fingernail 4 or 5 times, depending on if I have the clear coat on or if I put 3 or 4 layers of nail polish on to get the color and the pigment that I want. So, I mean, at this point, my thumb is done. Not only is it done, but I can touch it, I can go do laundry, which that was alarm was for. I can put my hands in my hair, I can go cook, I can pet my dog, and that fingernail is not gonna get wrecked. So, let's see how I do doing the rest of the fingernails, and then I'll go on to my left hand, or my right hand, and you know, the left hand will be the wonky one. So, let's see how it goes. And I just have to say how awesome this is. I'm in the middle of doing my nails. I have 2 nails done. I don't know if you can see these 2. And my alarm went off to tell me my laundry was done. So I just left everything on the table with 2 fingernails done and switched everything from the washer to the dryer and brought upstairs the dry clothes and put new clothes in the washing machine, which you can't do when you're painting your nails like a normal person with regular nail polish. I just went and did laundry with 2 fingernails done. So I think that's pretty cool. On to the next. So it is possible to cut them on your fingernails. Is it the easiest thing in the world to do? It is not, but it is possible. So just make sure you pre-measure before you put it on your fingernail, or you're just gonna have a little bit of a more difficult time like I just did. All right, left hand is done, yay! And look, I can put my fingers in my hair and it doesn't matter. So onto the right hand. Let's see how janky it is, because I'm right-handed and the left hand was just a little easy. So I was like, what, 15 minutes from one hand? Maybe a little bit less. On to the next. All right, so I just finished putting on my Jamberry nails. Ooh, let's put the top on this so it doesn't spill everywhere. So it took me about 35 minutes to get all 10 fingernails done and switch laundry during the middle of doing that. Which you can't do when you're painting your fingernails. And 35 minutes might sound like a lot of time, but when you're painting your fingernails and you have to do a clear coat over all your nails, make sure it's dry, and then do 2 or 3 coats of your color to be the pigment you want, making sure it's dry in between, and then putting another clear coat on top, and then waiting for it to dry. You're spending way more than 35 minutes painting your nails. So the fact that I got all 10 nail wraps on in 35 minutes, and I can do laundry in the middle of it, and I could pet my dog, and I could grab a glass of water, and I could play with my hair, I mean, that was worth the 35 minutes. I did learn a couple things. When you are putting your nail wraps on, make sure to measure the nail wrap to your fingernail before you put it on your fingernail. I measured it before 95% of them, so I measured 9 out of 10 nails, and one fingernail I didn't measure, and of course it was my pinky nail, and it's the smallest fingernail of all. And the pinky fingernail wrap did not fit my pinky. So while it was on my finger, I had to cut the nail wrap. It's possible, you can do it. It's just not the easiest thing to do. So don't freak out if it happens. You don't have to pull the nail wrap off. You can cut it on your fingernail if you can reach around. It's possible, just easier if you do it beforehand. Also, I found out that if you cut the nail wraps in half here, so you get, a right hand and a left hand. You don't need to cut in between every fingernail and cut them off individually. It is easier to get them off of this piece of plastic when they're all connected to each other and there's more plastic to kind of hold on to and peel with. Do your best not to touch the back of these with your fingers. You do not want to get any of the oil on your fingers onto the sticky side of these. Remember that if you have to cut it while it's on your fingernail. Don't touch the back because the oils are what breaks down the glue. If you have to cut these to fit your fingernail, cut them while they're on the piece of plastic, and you want to cut this rounded side. I just picked one side and just kept cutting down one side until it fit. So then that way, when you come all the way to this end, you have extra plastic that you can peel with. Unfortunately, some of mine were really, really small. I mean, this one had 2 nail wraps on it, and so I was peeling the little corner, and then to make sure I don't touch the back of the nail wrap, I used my little wood dowel to peel it off. Also, I used this nail file. I'm sure it has a name. I just don't know what it is, because I don't know. It's really soft, and the grit is not very gritty. I was using this first I would cut the nail wrap off the tip of my fingernail, and then I would use this, and the nail wrap would just kind of laugh at me and be like, ha ha ha, I'm just gonna hang out here in your fingernail. And it was creating just a lot of gunk there. So I switched to a regular emery board that has, as you can see, it's still used, but the grit on it is a little more gritty than what was on this. And it was much easier to then file downward and then file kind of across, and it would just file all that extra nail wrap that I didn't want on my nail off. The best way to not get bubbles. So you heat the nail wrap while it's on your little wood dowel. Place it down, don't press it, just put it in place. Heat the center of your nail and then press, depending on what's attached to your fingernail, either press out to the edge of your nail or back to your nail bed. And if it's kind of stuck in the middle, go both ways. No bubbles. Then heat one side of your nail and go from center out, pressing outwards, and then over to the top of your nail, and then heat the opposite side of your nail and press from the center outward, again pushing over the top of your nail. I then cut the nail wrap off. My dog just decided to lay in the plastic bag that's on the floor. I filed it and then I heated it and then pressed again. I then reheated around the nail and then I used the flat end of my little wood dowel to repress all the edges down. And that was the best way for me to not get bubbles in my nail. For someone who, this was my first time applying nail wraps, there's one fingernail I got one little bubble in because I didn't follow my own directions and recommendations, which is silly, of course. But that's how you learn. So after doing it for the first time, that's what I learned. I also learned about the emery board and cutting the nail wraps before putting it on. All in all, I put it on. All in all, I think these nail wraps are fantastic. I'm really excited to see how long they last. I am super excited that while I was putting them on, I could go and do laundry and come back and do other things and not worry about wrecking them. I just had to make sure that that nail was filed and heated and done. Again, I got these from my friend Brandy, who is a Jamberry consultant. Her information is below. If you have any questions for me and my experience putting them on for the first time, go ahead and comment below or send me a message. Through the link to find Brandy, you can ask her questions too. She uses them on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. I don't know how she uses them all the time. Her mom uses them. So if you have any questions, you guys, go ahead and ask. If you know someone that's interested in using nail wraps and has questions, forward them my video. They can ask me whatever they want. So I hope you're having a great day. If you want some Jamberry nails, head over to my friend Brandy and order from her. And I'm really excited about the Disney ones. I can't use them this week because I have a gig where I'm not allowed to have really fun looking nails. The pink sparkly nails are gonna be it. So yeah, I hope you're having a great day and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.